Hello, this is Jim Duffy of Refining Fire Chiles, www.superhotchilies.com. And this is kind of a sauce review cooking video. What are you dogs barking at? Shut up. As soon as I start the camera, you guys start making noise. So, this is a jerk sauce by JRK jerk sauce. I've already done a little quick review on my YouTube channel. Their Scotch bonnet sauce, which is excellent. So this is pretty tasty too. I've just tasted a little bit of it, but I haven't done it with any cooking. Let's see what the ingredients are. The ingredients are water, vegetable oil, garlic, onion, green onion, thyme, brown sugar, allspice, onion powder, garlic powder, Scotch bonnet pepper, salt, black pepper, dried thyme, cayenne pepper, scallion, dried parsley, paprika, soy sauce, ground cinnamon, ground nutmeg, red chili pepper flakes, cloves, cumin, citrus fiber, rosemary, and something else from soy. So, I made my own jerk sauce from scratch, which was basically allspice, onion, garlic, soy, pepper, chilies, and some other ingredients. I don't have it in front of me right now. My two favorite jerk sauces that I used to buy from other product makers were Flaming Joe's jerk sauce. They have retired or got out of the sauce business. They had a fantastic jerk sauce. And the other company I got jerk sauce from was called Barron's. And they had a divorce, and then she tried to keep the company going. She was out of New York, and then she went out of business. And she was from the Caribbean, I believe, originally. So, yeah. Two of my favorite jerk sauces are now gone. So now, I guess, Jerk by JRK, and that's the website, jrk.com, is what we'll be using, okay? So we preheated our Camp Chef grill, pellet grill, to the 220, 225 degree high smoke setting. And we took some chicken breasts and we split them. You know how you got a whole chicken breast, you take a knife and you split it in half. And then we added about a half a bottle to the jerk sauce. We poked some holes with a fork into the chicken so some of the marinade could go in. Now, normally when I marinade, I will marinade for a full day, like 24 hours. Sometimes 2 days even better. I like the flavor to get into the meat, especially chicken, which doesn't absorb as well as steak. But for this, we just did 8 hours. And so now we're gonna put this on our smoker. That's looking pretty good. Now, if you don't have a smoker, folks, you can take a charcoal grill, put your coals to one side, add some wood smoke chips to the charcoal, put your meat to the opposite side, not or right above the charcoal, and just keep an eye on the temperature and the cooking. After a while, you'll get the hang of how long it takes to cook certain cuts of meat or certain thicknesses of meat. You'll figure it out. But put some wood chips in there and you should get a pretty good smoky flavor. And so there we go. There's our jerk chicken. Now, while it's cooking, for about a half hour, we're gonna go at this setting, and then we're gonna turn it up. We are gonna add a little bit of sauce to it, even though it's been sitting in sauce. We're gonna add a little bit of sauce to the meat. And I believe the website has a deal where you buy 3 bottles of anything and you get it a little bit cheaper. Now they do have a jerk flavored ranch sauce as well. That's their 3rd product. I did not buy that. I do not like ranch dressing. But for you people who love ranch and different flavored ranch, you might want to check that out. However, you will not see me cooking with it, reviewing it at all. So now, as you can see, we've got the meat covered with sauce, so that sauce should cook into the meat pretty well, even though we've marinated. And we're gonna close this up for about 35 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 35 minutes. And we flipped the meat over. Had a nice grilled look on the side. As you can see, the grill lines on the meat. And we just doused a little more sauce on there and spread it around. We turned the heat up to about 350, but it's actually probably never gonna get to 350 because we're only gonna leave it in there for about 10 to 15 minutes and then take it out. So we'll show you what it's like when it's done. Okay, so now we're back. The chicken is done. We brought it up to about 300 degrees for another 10, 12 minutes. And now the grill is shutting down. We put it down in shutdown mode. So the temperature is about 212 now. I opened up the grill. I don't want the meat to cook anymore. So I'm just leaving that there on the grill with it open. And we've got a piece right here. And so we're going to taste a little piece of this. Now it's nice and juicy inside. I would like it to be a little more juicier, but that's the reason why I say when you marinate your meats, I don't care if you're making Mexican carne asada or you're making Jamaican jerk, it doesn't matter. Marinate it for 24 to 48 hours. You're gonna get juicier meat, okay? And always cook it on low heat, okay? So let's taste this. Has a nice heat level. You people that like heat, this is above medium level heat. You're not going to complain about this jerk sauce not having any heat. This is above medium level commercial heat. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to get a little bit of a mouth burn, even if you're a heat lover. So I'm just saying, this is not going to be for your friends or relatives that don't like heat at all, or could take hardly any heat. If you want to cut down on the heat, I would add a little bit of vinegar to the sauce in a bowl, and maybe a little bit of sugar and give it a little sweet side. Other than that, you chili heads are gonna love this sauce. Jamaican jerk chicken by JRK. JRK sauce, jerk sauce. Real food done better. You won't be disappointed in this sauce. And their Scotch bonnet sauce, their Scotch bonnet hot sauce is phenomenal too. Highly recommend both. So this is Jim Duffy, www.superhotchilies.com. Hope you enjoyed this short cooking video, which really wasn't that hard to do. Marinate your meat, slow cook it, sauce it up good, and eat. www.superhotchilies.com. Jerk sauce, www.jrk.com. Take care.